relationship, you know, working with the folks, all of you all, you know, you guys are great. And, but it's a wonderful way to make a connection with the folks that you know, that share my passion for this kind of thing. And that's been the best part of it, I think.
Yep, being able to connect. Well, speaking of passion, little birdie tells me that you have had a love for the Peanuts.
I have.
And really wanted to collaborate, and you made it happen. So this is something new.
Yeah, I've wanted to do this for a long time. You know, my first real big collaboration that I did was, of course, with Disney. And on the strength of and the success of that, I've been invited to do some others. And there's some of them that I was excited about doing, which really all of them really, but there's some of them I really wanted to do. And for the longest time, the subject of Peanuts, because Peanuts is such an American icon, you know, I mean, and the interesting thing about Peanuts to me is it's not just a humorous, you know, comical thing. There's some morals to be taught. There's there's issues that they cover in a sort of subtle way that is good for the family. It's good for the kids. It does something. It achieves something more than just being a funny little thing.
Well, this is the very first piece that you've created for us here at QVC. It's part of the Peanut Gallery. It's the Charlie Brown Christmas tree figurine, and he stands about 6 1/4 inches tall. It's brand new today, and you've taken that iconic figure of Charlie Brown, but given him the Jim Shore touch.
Well, what I've done is I've taken also the scenes and the little occasions that are so recognizable in the Peanuts movies and in the comic strip itself. The things that you just, when you think of Charlie Brown, you think of all the characters during Christmas. This is one of the scenes that stands out most. You know, Charlie Brown with this sad little tree. You know, I mean, it's almost it's one of those heartbreaking and heartwarming stories. You know, together. You know, you sort of feel for him because he's so desperate to have something wonderful, and finally in the end it actually happens. And so this is the depiction, but it's very dimensional. It's very true to the character, and that's one of the things, Gabrielle, that I always try to achieve first and foremost with any of these collaborations, whether it's Disney or Rudolph or Wizard of Oz, or in this case Peanuts. Most important to me is the accuracy of the character itself. That's first, because it's an honor for me to get to work with these people. And I want to do, a good job for them, sort of, making an accurate depiction of their character.
Sure.
So that's first. I want people to see these things, recognize that, oh, that's Charlie Brown, or that's Linus, or what have you, rather than, oh, that's a Jim Shore piece. Who is it?
Right.
And then after I'm satisfied with that, do I consider putting my footprint on it and making it sort of part of me.
But that's your mastery. I mean, the way that you have incorporated your aesthetic into, like you said, this iconic Charlie Brown scene, that rose mauling just at the bottom of his jacket.
Yeah,
right, and the quilting pattern in his pant.
It's kind of subtle. It's subtle in a way that, and it achieves what I'm trying to achieve in the fact that it doesn't jump out at you and seem out of place. That's what I would have failed if that were the case.
Well, we started with 800 of this brand new Charlie Brown Christmas tree figurine. We have fewer than 300 remaining. We were kind of limited in what we started with. It's brand new. It is a first. So we look forward to seeing more.
As a collector.